and sit down.
Hello, gang. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. And him.
It's me, Dave, at Model Maker Dave's workshop, and it's still spelt right. Yeah.
I know you're doing well. We are the bodybuilders, and this is the Wednesday at the Bench show. So we'll be doing a bit of building in a minute, but we'll just have a little cameras down there, isn't it, Carl? We'll just have a little looky-loo who's in the chat. So we'll have a little perusal at that. Let's have a look. First in was our friend Lynn Dipple over in America saying, Aldi first, unless Pascal was lurking. Hiding the loves, Colin and Dave, as always. My true love is Colin.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Stop it. No wibbles today, she says. Yeah, how's the snow, Lynn? She put a video up. It was snowing in New Mexico, mate.
Ooh.
That's me saying hello back to Lynn. That's Lynn asking me how was the stuff with the hospital. It was fine. Usual procedures, and I'm up and about. So, moving on. Wish I could put out pictures up, but they are on my phone. Yeah, all you got to do is message them from your phone, Lynn, in Messenger to yourself, and then upload them from Facebook.
Ooh, that's better.
Andy's in. Pops up from the trapdoor. Afternoon, ladies and spoons. Yes, the spoons are here. Yeah. Andy's asking Lynn whether she's feeling better. And asking Festa, are you all right, my old China? I'm fine, mate. Lynn's still got, pardon me, Lynn's still got a sore throat. I think she's got a bit of lady flu, Dave. Not quite as severe as man flu.
Oh, man flu is the full on, but
yeah, you know, lady flu's just like the sniffles, Dave, isn't it? Really, but
about 25% of man flu, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, it's not a lot. You know, I'm going to start grabbing my door handle in a minute because
if Sue's in, she's going to be.
Yeah, she'll be telling me off. Andy's asking her, we're all right. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. It's they've done their thing. They'll leave me alone now whilst they go off and work out a plan of attack for the surgery. So Sarah Jane's peering over the wall. Who's there? Keep the noise down. She's trying to sleep. Sorry for waking you up there, sweetheart. Model making mayhem. Bop Sarah Jane on the nose. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, bless. Andy's saying Festa and Dave, he misses us two lugs. Oh, bless him. Yeah, but the internet couldn't survive us two on more than twice a week. I mean, cool. You know, I've got to give you blokes and ladies a rest. You know, it's bad enough seeing me on a Monday on e-models as well. The internet will get fed up with seeing my ugly mug. Sarah Jane's gone on the nose. Oh, for crying out loud, back to hospital. I'll go for another replacement. Lynn's going, okay, now I've got this crazy show set up on the big 42-inch telly. Parrot's just gone like that with its ring even.
Parrot might have done something else.
Yeah. Sarah's asking Lynn whether she's getting better. Apparently the snow is now melting. Sarah Jane's saying, you tell him, Lynn, melting. Oh, no, there goes your excuse not to go into work for a week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't say you're snowed in now, can you?
You know.
And Andy's bullying Sarah by the look of it, just saying that I wouldn't dare is grounds for me to dare. Evil laugh. Yeah, he's like Austin Powers is mini-me, and he's like,
yeah, one of them.
Yeah, Paul Lyons is in. Hello, Paul. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Everything's safe and well around where you are. Good chat jump there, mate. Let's have a scroll poos back up. Where are we? There we are. Lynn Dipple's going, hi, Paul. Welcome to the silliness. Yeah, nothing's going to change there, mate. Us two, serious. I try to be profesh, but it don't last long, does it, Dave? I sit there to him sometimes. I go, right, I'm going to be really professional today and try to be really, top notch. And it lasts a couple of minutes. It's like, yeah. Tanya's in.
Try not to laugh too much.
Hello, Tanya. I hope you're doing all right, sweetheart.
Hello, Tanya.
Pardon me. Sarah Jane's going, model making mayhem. Luckily, there's aluminum piercing conkers, especially groomed. Jacqueline's in. Mum's in. Hello, Mum.
Hello, Mum.
Harry's saying hello to his mum. Sarah Jane's been waiting for NASCAR since Sunday because the weather in Texas is bad. It's been raining all the time. It's scheduled for later tonight. Yeah, of course. I suppose if that's on an oval, Sarah, I suppose they don't race in the wet then because it gets a bit, well, yeah, I can imagine it gets a little bit dodgy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it'd be like a skating ring, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Sue's in. Hi, Colin, Dave and everyone. Yeah, best behaviour now because we've got Mum and Sue in.
Hello, Sue.
Yeah, that comment you made about man flu, Dave, you might want to retract it, mate.
I'm going to run into the kitchen.
Yeah, no worries. That's Dave saying hello to everyone. Tanya's saying hello to Colin and Dave. Wilma's in, me sister. Hi, bruv and Dave. Looking forward to seeing what you're going to do. Yeah, it's a bit more on the old Paddy Wagon, Wilms. Hope you're all right today, sweetheart. And that, yeah, you know what I mean. Tanya's saying hello to Sue. Amy's in. Oi, oi, people. And I'd like to take the opportunity on congratulating Hady for setting up his YouTube channel.
Oh, he's done it.
I sent you a message last night, Dave. Yeah, you know the message that says Hady's got a YouTube channel, like and subscribe, that one. But yeah, there's a link up on the Facebook group as well, folks. So he's having a tiptoe into the world of YouTubing. So there'll be some content coming up soon. We had a chat last night, and he's already decided on a build he's going to start filming. So we sorted him out software that he's going to have a play with and learn, and he's going to be YouTubing. So he's a good friend of ours. Share the love and pop over and have a looky-loo. Like and subscribe and ring the bell, and content will be coming shortly. Because I'm not going to leave him alone until he films something. So, yeah. Paul Lyons is in. Hello, Colin Dave, he says again. Happy days. Model Making Mayhem saying hello to Jackie and Adi. Jackie saying hello back. So they're all saying hello to each other again. Tanya's going on about the man flu. Wasn't me, it was Dave. It was him.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah, he's on his own. He's on his own today.
I'm always on my own.
Paul Lyons has got a good one. Old man flu is worse because we do more moaning. There's a fault.
Yeah, he's got a point there.
He has got a valid point. Wilma's saying hello to everyone. Smiley smileys. Yeah, I'm about a minute and a half behind on the chat, Wilms. That's Model Making Dave. What's he saying there? Officer Wibble in front and centre. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Folks saying hello to Wilms. Lynn saying Sweetie's under his wing now. Actually, he's just eating Supreme Fruit Blend pellets. Oh, happy days. Ooh. Happy days, mate. Muse is in. Hi all. She's making her coffee. Happy days. Lynn's saying she wants to get a Paddy Wagon. Yeah, Lynn, it's the monogram kit as above there. It's monogram, and it's the Paddy Wagon just in the middle, darling. So, yeah, and Sue's congratulating Adi on doing the YouTube channel. What has he let himself in for?
He really doesn't know, does he?
Yeah, so that's the chat caught up with. So I'm going to switch over onto my side cam and get that in place. Bring a bit more light on it. Like that. That made no difference whatsoever, but I know what I was trying to do. And possibly do a little bit of adjustment on the camera.
Right.
Yeah, try not to knock it off of there, though, Carl.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh, it's because you haven't put it on your gimbal, have you? You pilchard.
Oh, we're being a pillock, are we?
Yeah, because I was filming earlier. I've been a good boy. I've been doing filming and everything, and I've not.
Oh, you're good.
I've not put my webcam on my gimbal, so apologies for the disruption to me picture, folks. It's all a work in progress. Preparation's the key, Dave, isn't it, when you're going live?
Yeah.
So let's have a look and see what that gives us. There you go. We'll go with that for now. So where did we get to? He says, looking for his stick of pointingless. There you go. Well, last week I got Officer Festa in, all the body work on. So that's where I got to last week. And I've had a play with his helmet this week. And that's gone in. And I also painted my truncheon. And that's gone in. Just in there. He says, looking for a decent bit of light. Let's whop that on there. Try and let you folks see what we've been up to. There you go. See, he's got a bit of truncheonage, and all the panels in there. And then I've done gold leaf round the edging, and yeah. So that's where I'm at on that one. Just move me light up there just so that I can see the chat. Ice Queen saying, Jackie, where did Colin put Adie's channel? It's up in the YouTube Festa 67 workshop Facebook group even. If you go into, if I'd screen share, it'd be easier.
I was just going to copy it and paste it in.
Oh, was you? I won't bother then.
Because I'm about to do a sub.
Yeah. I'm literally...
There you go. Should be a link in the chat.
Oh, that's all right. And saves me doing it then. There you go.
Right. I have now subbed to Adie.
Oh, good man.
Now that I've caught up with all the
stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, and it's Smurfworks. Wilm was saying the Paddy Wagon is looking great. Cheers, Wilms. We try our best, sweetheart. It may not always work out that way, but we do try our best. Let's bring the light underneath like that, Cole. Yeah, that's better. And then I can still read the chat then. Muse is sub to Adie as well. Thank you very much, Muse. Means a lot, my darling. So, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
I think you might get 1 or 2 subs.
Yeah. Right. I think we can have a bit of radiator fun today.
I'm going to stick stuff together.
Oh God, you go careful now.
Yeah. Well, you know, I shall try and stick stuff together. Right. Yeah. Boy. Bring that down.
Going for Captain Dickage today, then, are you?
Yeah.
Have you done all your sanding, Dave?
Well, I've done some. I've done most of it.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of that. I think we'll have some lights today as well.
Is that lights, camera, and action? Is it?
Something like that. Something like that. A bit of that. So are any of our viewers in localised lockdowns yet? is that happening near you, or is it just something that's UK orientated? Let's bring them out of the way for a moment. It's all gone a bit Pete Tong Dave, isn't it, over here?
Yeah, it's a bit. I'm tier 1, but working in tier 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, mate. It's there's a microphone there, Cole. Try not to smack your head on it. What we got in the chat there?
Oh.
Mike's in. Hello, Mike. Hope you're doing all right. Says he's just subbed to AD. Good man. Sarah Jane has subbed to him as well. Thank you for all the subs that you're doing, folks. It really does mean a lot to all of us, subbing to each other and that, because there's nothing, it's not easy getting into the YouTubing, and you are exposing yourself to critique and all of that lot. So it can be a little bit nervy. So, yeah. Maz is in, my other sister, saying, hi, Carl and Dave under the stairs. I've just finished work.
Oh.
And Dad saying to Lynn, how's the snow, Chuck? Yeah, because it's snowing where Lynn is, and yeah. Oh, yeah, you can always tell the winter's coming, mate, when the snow starts hitting the ground. And, of course, I can imagine Lynn went straight out, made a snowball and threw it at someone or a wall or a tree or whatever.
Well, it has to be done,
Of course it does. It's a microphone there, Cole. Don't keep smacking your head on it, mate. Tell you what, move it out your way. There you go.
Yeah, Cole, that microphone.
Yeah, don't be like Festa, folks. Let's move your microphone out of the way. It's super easy. Bit of Festa Fin. Made a new bottle, Dave.
I've almost nearly emptied the other bottle.
And I am currently testing out my set and soul.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
So
got you thinking.
Does that mean you've cracked it then?
I will let you know when I've done decals on my next kit.
Mm-hmm.
I have the bottles made up and ready to go.
You're good.
I try. I try my best. So yeah, that's my next little foray into how can I word it? Festa's fluids? No, that sounds so very wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll leave that name to you, Dave. You can come up with something instead.
Oh, thanks.
That's all right, mate. No pressure. Good. Yeah, it's difficult when it's pre watershed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Answers on a postcard, folks.
I'm not getting anything at the moment.
No.
I'm afraid. I can think of plenty of root stuff, but I can't say anything.
Yeah. Muse is going, no, Cole, just no. I know, Muse. I know. It's yeah. Perish the thought. Sorry for etching that thought on your retinas, folks. See, we start off well, Dave, don't we? And it just degenerates instantly.
Oh no, you can't have that. That's just not right. That's just too rude.
You haven't asked your question, Dave.
I haven't, have I? But I'm going to ask it in a minute because I'm going to say, what have you got on your benches? As in, what you're building now, and what is or what has gone into your bellies?
Yeah. Bench and belly's always fun.
Oh yeah. I had my fat boy breakfast this morning.
Oh yeah, because it's hump day, isn't it?
Yeah. Although I went on the diet version.
Oh, you didn't?
I did.
Oh wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I had 1 sausage, 1 bacon, 1 hash brown, and 2 fried bread and baked beans.
And that's the diet version.
Yeah, well, the fat version is 2 sausage, 2 bacon, 2 hash brown, 2 fried bread, 2 baked beans.
Oh, gut buster then.
Yeah.
Yeah, good man.
I didn't quite fancy it that this morning, so I went on the diet version.
Good man.
Not that anyone believed me that I was on the diet version.
Archie's in, saying hello to everyone. Hello, Archie. Hope you're all right, mate.
Hello, Archie.
Tell you what, let's move my keyboard and then I can get nearer to the bench and people will be able to see what I'm doing then, won't they? There you go. Let's wheel myself a bit nearer. Let Manny look after me sprue. Me sprue of goodness. Bung that in there. I've even got some water out just in case I do a bit of decals. I know, scary. Because I didn't know how far I'd get today, so I thought, well, if I get my water of goodness out. Quano Man's in. Not that I'm trying to make Colin all jealousness at Lynn. Bless him. I'll just put the light down and I'll read out some of the bellies and the benches.
Oh, have we had some in?
We have. I've just got my hands holding a lamp on at the moment.
Right. Paul Lyne's belly will be slow cooked beef stew and dumplings.
Oh, nice shout.
Oh, yeah. And he's just started a 135th World War II M10 Achilles tank destroyer.
Oh, nice kit.
Nice. Sarah Jane is building a 1/20th scale Ferrari 312T.
Nicky Laudercar.
Has a million parts down, but none. Oh, has a million parts, but none down. 700,000 Jews through sharing the box with the floor. Oh, no, don't throw it on the floor. No idea about food.
Oh, Paul D. Tomazo's in saying hello. Hello, Paul. Hope you're all right, mate. Average Styrene's in. Saying he sees something shiny on the bench. Yeah, it's a bit of Paddy Wagon going on, mate. Din, diddle, din, diddle, din, din, din. Yeah. That's twice that bit's fell off, so I'll glue that back on again in a moment.
Oh, Common Road Junction. I got a belly homemade knock-up cupcakes bench N-gauge logo I'm working on for a mate of mine.
Oh, happy days.
Joseph Kelly, Belly, nada. Oh, mate.
Oh,
Oh, this is going to be a good bench. Catastrophically bad, scratch-built, super scupplery odd job head. Okay.
yeah, it's Odd Job out of James Bond.
News, coffee, and butter cookies.
Oh,
BMW R75 and random minis. Ooh, sounds busy.
productive little bench you got going there, Muse.
Yeah. Model making mayhem bench soon to be redeployed at the end of the week. Belly will be pasta meatballs left over from last night. Oh,
Oh, good shout.
Paul D. Tomato is eating KD craft dinner, aka mac and cheese. Ooh.
Good shout.
Lynn, Belly, cream of wheat, milk milk now just drinking water, lunch turkey burger in 1 to 2 hours.
Oh,
Just watching the snow melt.
absolutely. Muse is saying because cookies are for breakfast.
Oh yeah,
Happy days.
and why not?
Absolutely, mate. And chocky obnobs, well, chocky obnobs are just instant snaffling, aren't they?
Right. Oh. Marion, I'm just outside of Reading, not that far away from where your brother is. So I'm travelling up the Slough every day. Dear old Slough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all a bit. I think Marion works in Reading, I think, if I remember rightly. I think it's Southern Electricity she works for. Because they just relocated from Basingstoke, so she has to get on. She has to get on the tube of doomness of a morning, you know, the rattle.
Oh, yeah.
The super reliable Southern Rail, Dave.
Oh.
You know, yeah, that one. The wrong kind of leaves, the wrong kind of rain, you name it. They've got every excuse.
In the book.
Yeah.
Wrong kind of mud, wrong kind of snow, wrong kind of ice.
Yeah. The thing that annoys me, I don't know whether it's the same across the world, but the thing that annoys me with the UK is you pay for your ticket. And, you know, I had it when we went up to Liverpool. You go in, you pay for your ticket, and then you've got nowhere to sit.
Yep, I've done that before.
And it's like, you know, well, surely you should be able to get some form of money or compo if you can't have anywhere to park your Harris. I mean, it's awkward for me because I'm on sticks. So, you know, and Wilma, bless her, you know, she's had a liver transplant. So she's, you know, her energy saps very, very quickly, bless her. And, you know, it's just, yeah, I just think it's a bit rich that they're quick to take your money, but they don't really look after their passengers, do they?
No, I can remember having to go up to London, you know, to do some paperwork for the office. And I had to go all the way up into London.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll catch the 6:44.
Yeah.
Because it only stops a couple of times on the way up.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that time in the morning, I'll get a seat.
Yeah.
Really?
It is frustrating.
How wrong could I have been? I had to stand all the way.
Whatever happened to people giving up their seats for a pregnant woman or an old person? When did that stop? Do just out of curiosity, it's something I noticed when I was last on a train and when we last used the tube. You know, you used to see people, see a pregnant woman, I would love to have me seat. Sit yourself down, or, you'd have a little old bint come on with her tartan trolley. You go, there you go, Dolph, sit yourself down and park your Irish, But you don't see that now. People will just sit there. It's like, what happened to that etiquette, that politeness, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, or woe betide you sit down next to someone on the train going into work.
Yeah. And it just fascinates me as to why that's changed. Maz is saying, for 2 years in the mornings I stood and she's paying 1,600 quid a year for a ticket. That's serious wonga. 1,600 quid a year, I'd expect personal service, mate. Fox is in. Hello, mate. How you doing, Geese?
Hey, Fox. How you doing? Oh, hang on.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder what happened to all of that. It's all died out, isn't it? We was on about this the other day, though, Dave, and it's almost like we reminisce, don't we, for bygone times. What happened to community spirit? And the one thing I was hoping with all this COVID, that you would start getting a return to community spirit, looking out for each other, neighbours and that. But it's not happened, has it? It's, I want bog rolls and I don't want anyone else to have any. And yeah. I'm playing with me own, Dave.
There really is no answer today, is there?
Oh, I don't know. We're not safe, are we, to be left alone?
Nah.
Sue saying, it's a different generation now, and it is. It's. I don't know. I miss all of that.
Yeah, it's the generation of I don't give a.
Yeah.
I'll let everybody else fill that one in.
Yeah, snowflake syndrome, isn't it? Yeah, it's changed, mate. We'll stay on. Perhaps you won't. I'd love to know what this gold coating's made of, because I've had to really think twice then about what I was going to say. It's it won't stick together, Dave, will it?
I don't know. I've not tried sticking it together, and the wheels that are still in gold, I think they're going to get submerged in the gunk.
Oh yeah, you're going for the gunk of dettleness.
No, the what is it? Oven bite or bright.
Oven bright.
Yeah, they're going in there.
You're not a fan of them, are you?
No, but I think I'm going to do the wheels in the same colour as I've done the coach lining on the bodywork.
Yeah, I did mine in old gold, or aged gold, whatever you want to call it. That's the job. I've often wondered, with the kit manufacturers putting on that chrome, one, why they do it. Two, how much does it cost them to do it? And surely they must realise that everyone scrapes it off or dettles it off anyway.
Yeah.
You think they would just go, you know something, we ain't going to bother plating that.
Yeah, I suppose there will be people that will build it religiously out of the box and not do anything.
Yeah.
But I think 90 or 95% of all known model makers, as soon as they see bright shiny stuff, it gets sunk into something to be cleaned up.
Yeah. I mean, we all do away with it, don't we? We all like that. I don't like that old crud. Yeah. Yeah, it is annoying stuff. Oh, Captain Twitchy's come to pay me a visit today by the look of it. That's all right. I don't mind. I can tolerate Captain Twitchy. Got a radiator. Oh, let's have a little looky. Model maker Mayhem saying I can say this. UMP covers the chrome plating very nicely. Yeah, it's a good primer, mate. I love it. Sarah Jane says I leave the chrome on and I never remove it. Yeah. Guru saying it's crappy plating. You'll always have sadness if you don't strip it off. Paint won't adhere and glue won't work. Absolutely, totally, mate. It's a bind.
It is a pile of poop.
Yeah, Paul's in the hospital tomorrow. Probably do Tommaso's, having his stitches out and stent removed.
Oh,
Hope it works out all right.
hey, yeah. Good luck. I hope it goes well, mate.
Foxy's saying, I see this is an old man shouting at cloud stream today. Well, it's, yeah.
Join in if you like, folks. You know.
Kaz is asking, you sanding the lamps? Yeah, I was sanding the two halves of the cover, darling, because they're gold plated, and when you join two halves together, you've got to take the gold plating off, otherwise they won't stick together. And then the glass is gone in and they've gone on, so on. But yeah, it's that finicky stage of the build, Dave, isn't it, where all the little bits start coming together. And yeah, I don't mind this stage of the build too much, but it does go a bit slow, doesn't it?
Slow all the time.
Oh, Wibblekins. There's not an awful lot left on this, bro, of goodness. So we are getting quite close. Because the last thing for me that will go in will be the glass, because all the decals will go on before that goes in. So, and the old photogrammetry is coming along, Dave, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bit of a test play last night.
Oh.
And yeah. Noises of satisfaction came from the man cave. That sounded wrong as well.
I am not going down that road. You are on your own.
Oh, don't leave me hanging, mate. Yeah, it was one of those, you know, the first few test photos went through and, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's worked. I found the setting that I'm happy with. And we can have settings of goodness.
Oh, misses.
Yeah, so hopefully we can start playing with the photogrammetry. Model making mayhem's going wibble alert. Absolutely, mate. Paul D. Tomatoes, next thing to happen is the cardio stress test, waiting for appointment date to see how the ticker is and find out if I should return to work or not. Yeah, I take the cholesterol tablets because when I was told I was type 2, the cholesterol had gone through the roof, and yeah, so they put me on them. But yeah, it's a strange one, mate. It's always a bit worrying when you're having issues with your ticker because you're like, oh. But it's amazing what they do now. So you know the developments in surgery and treatments is phenomenal, isn't it?
You had back in the microphone again.
Oh yeah, I keep doing it, Dave. I keep forgetting it's there, mate. It's because I'm a pillock. Yeah. I didn't want that. Really? Oh, you would have to have gone in there, wouldn't you? Da, 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 da. Oh, you dog. Captain Twitchy's definitely trying to get me today. Right. So we'll repaint that tomorrow. It's been that it didn't survive the tweezers and it got picked up. That's annoying. But not to worry. Let's dump the hat over there because that's what I keep smacking my microphone with. Okay, on her YouTube channel is the snow if you want to see it after the show. Happy days. Lynn's put a link, he pops up for the snow where she is. Aris is saying he's just read the tyre logos on his Russian Typhoon. Pretty sure they don't use Michelins. Yeah, I often wonder whether some of the things that are deliberately left off kits are because of licensing.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. I noticed that a lot with the cars and bikes. You know, you remember the livery that the bike raced with or the Formula One car, and then when you build the kit, you're like, well, two of the key sponsors have been taken off because they're tobacco, which, you know, yeah. I still think they should give you the option as the builder as to whether or not you want to include them or not.
Well, yeah.
But, yeah, it just seems to me a little bit Big Brother, that one, Dave, because I've got the Mansell Williams, and we all know that it had a big camel on the side.
Yes.
But you never get that decal with the kit. Certainly didn't get it with mine.
I think I know the one you're on about. Let me check mine because I think I've got the decals with the camels on it.
Yeah.
He says, trying to convince himself that he's right.
Hey, mate, if you're right, you're right. I'm just saying what my one didn't come with them.
I'm sure.
It could be that I got mine after the cut off when they stopped doing it. I don't know.
Yeah, you might have got a rerun.
But, you know, we can print them. That's how I see it.
Oh, yeah.
But I just think it's a bit Big Brother, isn't it?
They should allow you to have the choice of how you want to finish it.
Yeah, if it's a kid building the kit, then obviously, the parent can say, well, yeah, but kids are going to know what cigarettes are. But, you know what I mean?
It,
Yeah, it's just a bit big brother, isn't it?
it, I'm
Nanny state.
trying to, yeah, trying to rapidly clean up what I was about to say.
Grey Wolf 011 has said, happy days, I finally made it to one of your live streams. Hello, mate.
Hey.
Welcome aboard. Nice to have you on board and all of that. Mayhem saying, Lost in Smoke's advertisement was the governing body's way of saying we don't want to encourage people to smoke. But yeah, if someone's going to smoke, they're going to smoke, aren't they?
Yep.
I didn't start smoking because I saw an advert on the telly. I grew up around people that smoked and liked the smell of it, would nick the occasional drag on whoever's fag was left in the ashtray in the room, and that was it. Adverts certainly had played no part in what brand I smoked or whatever. It was always what's the cheapest on the shelf, and that'll be the ones I smoked. It's normally One Puff Wonders, wasn't it? The Embassy number 6s, because they was about a third of the price. But
yeah, what is it? Number 6 is Cadets. You remember the Cadets?
Yeah, Chesterfields and Capstan Full Strengths. Do you remember them? Cool.
Yeah, I do. Senior service.
Yeah, senior service. So yeah, my mum used to smoke the One Puff Wonders, and my dad used to roll his own tobacco. So you would nick a couple of bits of his tobacco and a few Rizzlers and go across the road and have a go at rolling a fag. And when you realised that didn't work, you was no good at it. You'd wait until your mum had left her packet laying around and you'd pilfer one, But
yeah, rolling is an art form.
Yeah, but no, none of the advertising had any impact on the decisions I made regarding smoking, Dave. Personal choice, isn't it? It's
didn't make no. Like you, my dad smoked.
Yeah.
My mum smoked on and off, but it was more off than it was on.
Yeah.
Although it depended on how much you wound her up as to how much smoke came out of her ears when she got annoyed.
Well, it was like when they started putting all the gory artwork on there. You'd pick up your packet of tobacco and you would, yeah, all right, it's a picture of a lung. It was always, well, we know what it does to us and all of that, and you would take no notice of it. To be honest with you, it was just something they printed on there to try to put you off. But
mind you, if everybody in the country packed up smoking, then the treasurer would have a heart attack because he wouldn't have any money.
I gave up purely and simply because they said me spinal fusions wouldn't take as well if I carried on smoking as I did. So I thought, well, I'll have a go. They've invested all that time and effort to try to keep me mobile. The least I can do is try. As they said, if you try and you can't do it, at least you've tried. And that's how I did it. I just thought, well, I'll have a go. And a few days went by, then a week went by, then a month went by, and suddenly, 3 years later, I still haven't smoked. So that worked for me. But
7th of August 2021 I packed up. No, not 2021 yet. 2001 even. Muppet.
Don't be like Dave. Yeah. Do I miss it? Yes.
Don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss the sitting there rolling a ciggy and lighting it up. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Yeah, and I know what you mean by the rolling, because
it's a ritual, isn't it? At the end of the day, that and dare I say it, that having a fag and a think, Dave.
Yeah.
Especially on a kit build, you'd sit there, you come to a particularly annoying bit, and you think, I'm just going to have a fag, and I'm going to come back and think about it.
No, I'm going to have a fag and a ponder.
Yeah. So I missed that, but hey ho, you know. But it's like anything, you know, the money I used to spend on smokes is now getting spent on the Rossi bike. So happy days, I'm getting a big old bike. So Paul Lyons is saying, yeah, when he started smoking, it was 20 B&H for less than £3. Now they're 15 quid. I know. Moved to rolling back. Here's a large pouch, is about the same price and last a month. Yeah. 15 quid for a packet of Benson's, Dave. 15 quid. I know people that smoke 2 or 3 packs a day. How can they do it? How can they afford it? That's nearly 300 quid a week just on fags.
Well, when I was smoking, I was doing 2 packs a day.
Yeah. You got to be on some serious benefit if you can do that on the jam roll, ain't you?
Jesus.
Sarah Jane saying, I tried smoking as everyone else was trying it, plus JPS just came out and I went with it as the Lotus cars. I didn't like it and stopped when the doctor gave me 3 months to live. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of puts the brakes on it, doesn't it?
I mean, people normally say, oh, yeah, you feel so much better when you give up smoke. I don't feel any healthier, if I'm honest. You know, I don't feel like I could go run a marathon because I've still got the conditions I've got. It's just something I no longer do, but I wouldn't have said it was a magic bullet and it was a life-changing experience for me, because it wasn't. It was something I enjoyed doing that I no longer do, type of thing, you know. It's a strange one. I mean, the missus isn't here that I don't smoke. You know, she's like, you know, I was bothered her when I did, you know, so she prefers it that I don't.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting.
I suppose you don't stink like an old ashtray either, do you? I mean, you know. Paul saying he quit smoking by switching to vaping. Now I don't do that either. Been clean for 5 years. Yeah, I did, mate. When I packed up, I used a vape, and I got a packet of nicotine gum. And then after a month, I stopped using the nicotine gum. The fluid for the vape was nicotine free anyway, and I used that for about 4 months after I packed up, and then stopped using it. I've got a bottle of Jamaican grass, which is, how can we say, Jamaican grass, but I don't even use that now. Dare I say it, that's probably one thing I miss about smoking, is having one of my Moroccan woodbines.
Oh, one of your dodgy ones.
But it's funny, I still have my grinder. And it's a stack of US dollar coins, and yeah, so yeah, I've still got that. But yeah, so if I'm desperate, I'll just have a little sniff of the inside of it. But hey ho, you know. But yeah, Friday night crippler, I do miss. But not that I condone any of that, of course. It's all about personal choice. Model Maker Mayhem's going, Pocky is a chocolate coated Japanese crunchy stick. Oh.
Ooh.
Ah.
An interesting concept.
Oh, yeah. Japanese, then I've come up with some wonderful concoctions, haven't I? Have you ever had sushi, Dave?
No. But then I'm not a huge lover of fish anyway.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, mate, yeah, a bit of sushi. It's like, whoa. It's an acquired taste. Not everyone would like it. But
They have a counter in the local supermarket, and
yeah,
they keep looking at me, and I was like, "No, thank you." Oh, you come and try. No, it's all right. I'll stick with what I like. I like my fish fingers now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're that typical Brit, ain't you? Fish fingers or nothing. We are a strange race like that, us Brits, aren't we? We're not ones for trying out exotic stuff that often.
No.
Kind of get set in our ways, don't we?
Yeah, but I might have had fish fingers on Monday night.
Oh, good man.
I might have put some between two bits of bread.
Good man. Even better. Hopefully you did the final ingredient, of course.
Of course.
Good man. You're forgiven.
It wouldn't be right if I did. If I didn't. Oh. Put it away. Leave it alone. You will only get up if it... Oh, look, I'm actually going to get off the first page.
Oh, you go careful, mate.
Oh, no. Get a bit scary. Well, that's about as far as I can go. I'm going to have to do some painting in it.
Look. A bit more scraping on the back of that.
Yeah.
Wilma's asking you, Dave, have you had fish finger toast?
Fish finger toast? No. What's fish finger toast?
I would have thought fish fingers on toast.
Toast. No, but I can try it. I've got to buy some more fish fingers.
Yeah, you can never have too many fish fingers, mate, can you?
No, and I think I'm going to have a lump of steak at the weekend and all.
Oh, good man. It's going to be one of those big old steaks, is it? Not one of those namby-pamby ones, but proper steak.
Well, I might subject myself to a ribeye.
Good shout. Good choice.
With some beer battered onion rings and, you know, the wide chips. I think it's steak chips, they call them.
Yeah.
Some of them. Some mushrooms, some tomatoes, some baked beans and peas. Might even have a squirtage of my barbecue sauce.
Oh, good man.
Mm. And then sit there afterwards rubbing me belly thinking I've eaten too much.
Yeah, stick a fork in me moment.
Yeah. I'm eating too much again.
Yeah, that proper shaggy out of Scooby-Doo face. Scoob, what are we going to do? My belly hurts.
Mm.
Add a bit of that on there. Guru's saying fat chips.
Fat chips, wide chips, I don't know what you call them. Not the skinny ones.
Music saying even Vampy's talking food. He's just gone to order his delivery. Oh, good shout.
Oh.
Lynn saying there's no good sushi places around here. Music saying she's got one 10 minutes up the road from her. Sarge is in. Hello, Sarge. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hello, Sarge.
Lynn saying hello to Sarge there. Hi, Bill. Yeah. Foxy's saying he's craving sushi and smokes. Not smoked in 3 years and can't leave the house. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I know, Fox. Yeah, it's a bit of sushi and then a nice cigar, mate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, mate. I used to be well into my big old half Croners and, oh, mate, half Croner cigar. Yeah.
So does that mean that Foxy's got the twitchies?
Yeah. Yeah. Every now and then he gets a craving as well. He gave up just after I did. Him and his mum gave up. Yeah. Same year. It's that saying, though, Dave, isn't it? Once a smoker, always a smoker.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'd love to be able to sit here and say never, but I won't because I don't know. I'd like to say I'd never smoke again, but
Yeah. I don't think I would. I think I've gone too far now, but you never know life circumstances that will
absolutely.
throw a curveball at you, and then it all kind of goes a bit Pete Tong.
Doesn't it? Yeah. That's the thing. You just like to say it doesn't take much to set you back, does it?
No, you have one of those moments, and it all suddenly goes belly up.
Yeah.
All right. On there. Okay.
Lynn says, please stop talking smoking to save Fox from slipping back. Well, I used to smoke as well, Lynn.
Yeah, so did I.
So did Dave. Fox has now got his head out the window trying to smell exhaust pipes of cars that are driving by.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time I see him, he's going to have teeth marks all around his bottom lip where he's been gnawing at it. Sarge is going, I'm smoking a fag right now and I didn't say oops.
Sarge.
Knowing Sarge, he's blowing the smoke at the camera whilst giving me and you the look over the glasses, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
That look that we both thoroughly deserve at times. They're done. I really don't know whether to do any decals today or not. It's one of them. There's a glued bits on and it's a bit fragile. And he's saying, I never saw the appeal in smoking, to be honest. Yeah, it's one of those. Sarge is saying, yeah, he's quit 6 times and started 7. Fox is going, I'm good. I'll never go back to them. Whenever I meet up with scaly models, I'll take one drag of his and that puts me off for another year. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? You think, yeah, I'd like to say I'd never smoke again, but
Yeah, I'm in the same sort of boat as Muse. I can't stand the smell of it now.
yeah. Yeah, she's saying she can't even be around with it. Yeah. Bones is saying neither did I actually. I was at a party and someone handed me one and I sucked on it like a pro. Dave, behave.
I'm not going there.
And Andy's giving it the laughing out loud faces. Really? You sucked on it like a pro? Yeah, the irony, eh? Yeah. I'm glad we're not the only ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we do suffer from gutter humour, don't we, Dave?
I'll be out.
Just have a quick swig of tea. Sarge is saying, yeah, I stepped in that one.
Stepped in it. Well, like sat in it, I think.
Yeah, we had someone walk past the window here smoking, you know, and I just got that waft of it, you know what I mean? And it was like, yeah, part of you was like, oh, and then the other part was, well, it does stink. So, yeah, it's one of them. Muse is saying she makes her dad leave his jackets outside. It's that bad. Yeah, I suppose it comes quite overpowering, mate. I'm pretty lucky, Muse, because I don't really have that much contact with people. You know, I mean, in the circle, none of them are smokers anyway. So it's very rare I come across someone that smokes now. Sarah Jane's saying, I hated them, but was trying to fit in. Probably only smoked 5, but doctor noticed, though, was only 10 years old. Yeah. Lynn saying she's allergic to smoke. I can really smell it on other people now. Yeah, again, like I say, I don't have much interaction with people, so I haven't come across anyone that I would say, oh, yeah, they definitely smoke, because, like I say, none of my family smoked, and, yeah. You know, my youngest boy used to smoke, but he packed up just before I did, so... It's always difficult when you see your children smoke. You know, I mean, my eldest son's never smoked. He's been dead against it. But, yeah, a little bit of me when my youngest lad was smoking was thinking, oh, I wish he didn't. But I couldn't be an hypocrite and say don't, because I smoked myself. So,
yeah. But a lot of my family smoke, so we know when you get the whole clan together.
yeah.
You know, sometimes it was just, you might as well just join in because the room was bloody full of it anyway. So
Yeah. Hello, Osric. All right. How you doing? Osric's in.
hello, Osric.
Vampy's in. Hello, Vamp. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
How do that?
Model Mating Guru saying, I like the smell, but once you haven't smoked for at least a year, the taste is foul, so I think I'm safe going forward. Yeah, it's one of them. Sarah Jane saying, yeah, same here. That's why I'm with mental health at the moment. Yeah, it's having something to replace it with, isn't it? You know, and I find, you know, instead of having a fag, you just do something else, boiled sweet or something always ends up replacing it.
I think when I packed up, I did the wrong thing. I started eating biscuits.
Yeah.
Not the smartest move I ever made.
No, it's that thing in it. You know, you do gain a few pounds, don't you? And that's the annoying thing, because you know when you get sort of when you get a bit older, the weight is harder to shift, isn't it? So
yeah, normally I'll have about, well, back then when I was packing up, I'd only have 1 or 2 packets of biscuits a month or so.
yeah.
I was doing that in a week,
Oh dear.
and it was like, I'm going to have to find something to replace this. And someone said, well, why don't you use sugar-free gum?
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and I thought, well, all right, and it worked.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the thing, isn't it? Is finding something to replace it. You know, it's a bit like the sweetener with honey, isn't it? You know, that works a treat. You know, it's mega goodness. Let's rest that on one of them for a minute.
well, I actually stopped match fishing because I wasn't smoking, and when you sat there and you're not got much to do, they idle hands and all the rest of it. So
Yeah.
plus the fact that I was lugging so much gear backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Let's have a look at the chat. Grey Wolf saying, I don't smoke cigarettes, I use smokeless tobacco. All right.
Oh, never heard of that one. Smokeless tobacco.
Yeah.
It's a new one.
Fox is saying, shame I never finished it really either. Oh, that's the same Gundam as mine. Is it a Shira in my stash to come through? Maybe make up for it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to starting that actually. Usually saying it was easy for her to quit at the time I found out she was preggers. So cold turkey it was. Smoked one after I had her and properly bathed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarge was saying it's probably due to the army that got him smoking. Paul Lyons is saying he remembers his nan going to a hypnotist because of sleeping problems and he got her mixed up with someone else and made her stop smoking by mistake. Yeah, getting diagnosed with Asperger's 18 months ago explained a lot, says Sarah Jane. Sarge is saying he got the Good Conduct Medal every year. It was hardcore and never got caught. Good man. Yeah, Paul T. Tomaz is saying he'd love a Shatira in his collection. Oh, I'm getting grammar lessons now off of Fox on how to pronounce words properly. Kashatria. There you go. Cheers for the grammar lesson, mate. You've only got the entire English dictionary to teach me now, mate. And the names of the week, and I'll be well away.
Yeah, Lynn's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I Dave's mum. Yeah. You think Mum or Dave would know what days of the week he's live?
Don't make any difference.
Yeah. Music saying, Mum's calling Dave right on time.
Yeah. Good timing, man. Never mind.
Bless her. How's that coming on? Yeah, that's drying. Leave that light on there. Fox is going, hi to Mum and Dave. Bless her. Put my fan on actually, it's getting a bit Get a tad warm out here. Let's make sure it's not on oscillate. Let it come round. Bing. There you go. It's only because I've got my 3D printer or resin printer going in the background. It's like, yeah, just put the fan on a bit. Yeah, circulate. Quick swig of tea.
Oh. That's about tea.
Sarge is saying, my boots were shining, my uniform crisply ironed, as very model of a modern Sarge. Yeah, I can imagine you was a nightmare as a Sarge, rivet counting everyone's uniform of the morning. Yeah. Was you like the character Clint Eastwood played in Heartbreak Ridge, where if they didn't have the same T-shirt as you, they had to go skins? Music saying shares coffee and butter cookies with Vampy. Model making mayhem's giving making guru grammar lessons on the Gundam now. It's like, yeah.
Oh, what goes around comes around.
Yeah, it's a Gundam beginning with K. That's good enough for me. It's that one over there with the flappy bits. Yeah. Still not sure yet as to what scheme to go for it. I need to have a little look at the instructions and see where let the kit talk to me.
Oh, so you're not going to do another urban camo then?
No, because I haven't found him since I've done that one. I did the Gundam Sniper, didn't I, in urban camo, urban digital camo even, and I've not seen him since. So, the base is still there, but it's like he's so well camouflaged. It's like stealth, mate. Sergeant going, yeah, rivet counting's part of the job, mate. It's just how it is in the army. Yeah, I know. But then at the end of the day, it's a good thing, isn't it? Teaches people a bit of, a little bit of discipline. Nothing wrong with that.
Mind you, I'm trying to discipline some people now and then.
Cool, yeah. Could you imagine it? A snowflake now getting shouted at by the drill instructor. Oh, I was psychologically impaired because the drill instructor was really loud and frightened me. Yeah. So that's done, that's all done. He's in. Yeah. Polished me truncheon and done that. That's all in. They're in. So it is literally then the window and the window supports. So we ain't done that bad then. And they go in like so. Okay. And then it's the fun and frivolity of decal time. You're doing that next week then, the decals, I can imagine. Got paint me on. Paint the lamp shades. Yeah. Happy days. I think we're on a mission, Dave. Lynn saying, yeah, there's going to be a lot of the snowflakes will have PTSD.
Oh, bless them.
What's that, mate?
Snowflakes.
Yeah, yeah. That generation, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, don't shout at me, you'll upset me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just imagine it, can't you?
I can just imagine the DI I had.
Yeah.
Did you not sign the dotted line? Yes. Yes, what? Yes, Sergeant. Therefore, that means you have just given me the right to shout as much as I like at you. That would be interesting.
Oh yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Tell you something though, they are a cool little kit. These little wagons, ain't they? They don't turn out that bad.
No, I'm enjoying this one. I saw your video that you pushed up about your bone shaker.
Oh right, yeah,
I thought, yeah, I'll have a go at one of them.
yeah.
Changed my mind when I saw how much they were on eBay.
Yeah, yeah. They're quite a sought after kit, they are, mate.
You're telling me. I thought,
Mate, yeah. It's like the Red Baron. Yeah, that goes for a song as well. I'll send you a picture of the 1/8 Scowie type, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised how much it's for on eBay at the moment, Dave. So yeah.
yeah, I can imagine.
Bear in mind we're live, and you might end up swearing.
Oh,
Sarge is saying.
cool.
Sarge is saying drill instructors found him frustrating. He played their game. He says if you want to be a soldier, you know why you're there, and that's why the DI is on you 24/7. Yeah. Or to make him my own saying swear post-it note, post-it note. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would have been that good in the services, to be honest with you. I'd love to have gone in, don't get me wrong, but part of me often thinks, yeah, but would I have been able to do as one's told, so to speak?
Well, they have their methods.
Yeah. I probably would have spent more time in the glass house than anything. Glass house or the dog house, one of the two.
Glass house, mate.
I was being I was being sarcastic. Carol's asking, is Dave's Paddy Wagon different to yours? No, they're the same kit. He's just doing his way. That's the art, Carol. Is, you know, with these kits, you can do what you like to them. He's just doing a different paint scheme. Because we like doing stuff like that, Dave, don't we?
Oh, it'd be a bit boring if we did the same.
Yeah. Oh, look, Smurfworks is in. Hello, Andy. How's your channel, mate?
You might have noticed you might have got a few more subs.
Yes. Music saying, yes, she told them to stick their desk job. Wilma's saying very clever. Yeah, military wars have started. Luke's in. Hello, Luke. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Looking forward to Friday for the Models for Heroes auction over on the ISM. He's saying the British Army is the best in the world for one reason: put up, shut up, or ship out. No offence, sir. Yeah. Yeah, Amuse has been badass. Yeah, Lynn was wanting to go in and was told no due to her brain tumours. Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll just leave that on its side and let that stick. The old decals don't look too shoddy, Dave, do they?
No, they look all right. You can test out your new stuff on them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be intrigued as to how it goes, to be honest with you. I've got a bit of that. I've got a bit of that. All right, yeah, let's see how it goes together now. Yeah, a bit of that. Happy days. Ooh, bit of pinstriping over there as well. Yeah. Not a bad little monogram kit, that, if I'm honest. People go, monogram? Oh. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've got the Red Baron up there as well in the stash, and that's going to be an intriguing little one to get going. Still, we've got the worst car in the world to build yet, one of Sarge's favourites, the Knight Rider 2000.
I think Sarge should join us.
Yeah, I think he should join us for a buddy build on it. What do you think, Dave?
I think he should.
We're getting that look again. I can feel it. I can feel the heat radiating on the back of my head. He is. He's doing it. I know he is.
But he's not allowed to do it in Ferrari red.
Now you're just being cruel. Poor Sarge.
Poor Sarge Barfoot.
Don't hold back, Dave, will you?
I won't.
Betty Rubble, aka Marion, saying so relaxing watching you guys. I know a lot of people find it therapeutic. A lot of people fall asleep at the sound of my voice, which don't surprise me. Even I do that. Wilma was asking about my Titanic. Yeah, it's coming along, Wilms. See, it's the latest episode's on the channel. That'll be getting released probably tomorrow, and and then I'm filming the rest of it next week. So hopefully it'll be finished next week. And then it's doing all the electronics for the Starship Voyager. That'll be for the channel, but I need to do a bit of filming on Death Race so I can wrap up the second episode and get them up to date. And then it's the ball tank for remodels. So hopefully another episode of that will go up next week.
I thought you'd finished that.
Hey?
I thought you'd finished the ball tank.
No, I started the diorama and then I had a bit of real life got in the way and a bit of the old mojo days, so I had to park it for a little bit.
Ooh.
So, so I need to just pull my finger out and get myself reacclimatized with it as to where I want it to go. And then I can knock that out. That build will be finished. And then the next build for theirs is the CBR Fireblade bike, the motorcycle. Get that started. And then it's, for us, it's going to be the big 124 scale fire engine next day, isn't it?
Yep.
We'll launch that in a couple of weeks' time, folks, just in time for the beginning of December. And that's going to become our new background kit that we do, coincidentally, the background. I don't know what did we decide on what we're going to do next regarding the Wednesday shows for a non-background kit. I don't think we have we? Can't remember.
No, I can't.
We'll have to think when we come off air. We've had this conversation, haven't we? And I think we was both undecided what we was going to do, wasn't it? Wasn't Yankel? That's not due yet. Was it Unimog?
Do you know? I think it was.
I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. If I remember right, yeah, it was. Because the fire engine's in the background. And the Unimog's going to be the next one on the bench.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool beans. There you go, folks. That'd be the theory anyway.
Yep. Unless something comes up and we both go, oh, we can do that one next.
Yeah, we see a super shiny new kit and we go, oh, shiny, Dave. Oh, shiny. I think that could do with a bit more glue on it, actually, because that's wobbling around like a wobbly one.
Oh, it's a bibbly wobbly, is it?
Yeah.
Or a wobbly wibbly.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you sit on the side of the paddy wagon and then you've got to nurse it. Dare I say it, I might put a clip of holding us on it.
Oh.
Yeah, just to be on the safe side, because don't forget, I am Captain Twitchy. And if anyone is going to knock into it, who do you think it will be?
Probably you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There you go. We need to rest it on a tube of goodness. Like that. Oh, yeah, look at that. That'll last all of about 10 minutes on that tube before I knock it flying. But hey-ho, we're trying. So the festive fin can go over there, I think. Will stay on. Resistance is futile. Yeah. Marion saying, what do you do with your models when made, and do you make for other people? Most of them are on display in my man cave, Maz, and in the lounge in the big glass cabinets. Yes, I do build for other people. I've got a couple of commission works on the go at the moment that I'm doing for people that have asked me to build for them. So once they're finished, you'll be shipping them off and they go to their new home. So yeah, I used to do a lot of commissions, but I stopped doing them for a few years, and then the urge, or people ask me to start doing a couple of builds, and I don't like to say no, but it can be a little bit time consuming as well when you're doing commissions. So it is good. Sarge is saying that's the fire truck that you're making the dash for. Yeah, I'm doing a right hand dash conversion because the kit comes with a left hand drive dash, and I want it to be a right hand drive dash. So I'm 3D scanning this, and then I'm going to print a 3D print from the scanned image. So I'll then have a right hand drive one of these dashboards. So I'll be filming the entire process of that, how I'm going about creating it and how I'm doing it, and that'll go up on my Patreon channel. So yeah, so that'll be an interesting one. Yeah, Luke's off for the afternoon. Yeah. Maz is also asking, do you guys get a chance to meet up? No, me and Dave have never been in the same room as each other. Because lockdown and all of that lot's been going on. Obviously, I don't go out anywhere now because I'm pretty much housebound. So normally if I do go out anywhere, I've got Helen or Lex or both with me just to keep an eye on me, because I do have a tendency of losing my balance. Even if I'm on my sticks, I fall into people and things, and I'm too stubborn to let them dig the wheelchair out and take that out in public, because my stupid male pride kicks in and I stubbornly refuse to use it. So it's my own fault, but all the time I can stand up, I'm going to walk about. That's no matter how long it takes me. But yeah, so yeah.
Stubborn? No.
Exactly. But obviously once the world has stopped catching fire and everything has settled down, we have got a couple of planned events, Dave, haven't we, where we're going to meet.
Yeah.
And sort of have a laugh and a joke and all of that lot. But the real world situation at the moment, Marion, as you well know, with being Carol's carer, if we're medically told we need to stay indoors because we're at risk, that's what we do, isn't it? So it is difficult.
Yeah, I don't think the world is ready for the tourists to be in the same room together.
Fox is saying we got to get Dave to do a Gundam and we can do a build on the Wednesdays.
Yeah, like that's going to happen.
Vamp is saying we're still waiting for Colin to do that thing with a voice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A thing with a voice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Could you remind me, Vamp? A bit of a goldfish, mate. I'm totally bemused on that one. Ding, 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 ding. Let's have a look at my stash and try and get an idea of what it might mean. No. Open Voyager, that's on a remote control. That's all remote control electrics on that. Thing with a voice.
No, I've no idea.
Oh, you know me, mate. I'd forget my head if it weren't screwed on.
Muse is saying the ASMR thing, Colin.
The ASMR.
Yeah.
I'm still confused, mate. ASMR.
I'm not quite sure where this has come from or going.
Lynn's saying if something's more than $50 US, it's out of her price range. This is the woman who's got a couple of perfect grade Falcons. If you got them for $50, Lynn, can I have one? Bless. But that's the thing. Have you noticed, though, Dave, how the prices of stuff has crept up since all of this?
Oh, yeah. Because it's COVID.
Yeah, pole lines. Yeah. It's the sensory whatever thing. Yeah, is when you talk softly and quietly. Oh, right. Yeah, normally to get me to sound quieter, I'll just say to people, turn the volume down. Even that will mute me. Yeah, Muse is saying look it up after the show. Yeah. Are you picking on me, Muse? Autonomous sensory meridian response, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wikipedia, yeah, there you go, yeah, sensory stuff. Meridian response. Oh yeah, have a look at all looky look. Oh, there's even videos, mate. God. They're calming and pleasurable stuff. Yeah. Well, Paul Stewart's been wanting. What's his name? He's been wanting me to do him an audio book for ages. Go. He says, gently putting it down in case everything I've just glued on falls straight back off.
No, don't do that.
Oh, what have I done there? Just knocked my camera out, doofus. Nah, I'm quite chuffed, mate. It's coming along okay. Bit of detail painting to do in a few areas, but it's getting there. Music saying some people can curl toes with their voice alone. Yeah, that's probably me then, mate. Paul Lines is going, there's some very adult-minded ASMR videos on YouTube. I used to like listening. Do you remember Whispering Bob, Dave, on the old grey whistle test?
Yes.
I used to love listening to that bloke talk. Quano saying, nothing wrong with a bit of stubborn male pride, mate. He said 6 when they told him he would never walk properly again and they wanted to amputate his leg. All the male pride, I had to keep it. Absolutely, mate. You know, and it's funny, even when, you know, when that situation arises, you know, you just deal with it when it comes along, don't you? I mean, when I had me spinal thing done, you know, the surgeon was like, it's not a magic bullet or a cure, it's to stabilise where things are. And, you know, with the progression of what's going on with nerve death, he said, you're going to end up at some point in the wheelchair. And I said, but at the end of the day, I build model kits with my hands, not my feet. So, you know, life goes on, doesn't it? That's how I see it. But all the time I can stand up and get about on my own, under my own steam, I'm going to have a go. So, because I have this inane fear that once I end up in it, I'll never get out of it. It's a bit like someone, I think it was Adi, asked me about a stair lift, and I said, yeah, but if I got one, you become reliant on it, don't you?
Yeah, you kind of...
You know, and the whole idea of getting up and about is to exercise your legs and stimulate the muscles and try to keep them cognitively going, you know, so I could be totally wrong, but hey, you know, it works for me.
Everyone is different.
Absolutely, and we've got a bit of the old Office of Dave to go on the back there. You're looking a bit angry there, Dave. Is this figure? I'm wondering whether you're mid-wibble, you know.
Oh, probably.
You look like you're about to have a right old moan there, you know.
Well, it's probably them snowflakes, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're there going, oh, he's just nicked my Jaffa cakes. That's what I reckon you're doing.
Jaffa cakes, I think I'm going to have to get some Jaffa cakes in.
Absolutely, Muse. Totally agree with you, love. She says it's kind of what I told my docs. My right side is an issue, but as long as my hands work, I'm good. Absolutely. I had the ASDR joints done in my neck because my arms were beginning to have issues, and they stabilised my neck and fused above and below where the artificial joints have gone in. And that was a crucial one for me because once my hands started getting affected, I was like, oh. And Fox is saying, as long as you can work at the bench, the chair would be something you can pimp and paint flames on. Absolutely, mate. It's got carbon fibre already on it, Fox, and it's got mag wheels, but it's why I've got my work area organised the way I have it out here. It's very compact, but it's so that I know I can reach everything from a sitting position, mate. So subconsciously, I've already planned for it. It's just one of them, you know. All I would do is I'd put a little raised ramp out here so I can wheel up onto it so that, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget you got to put shark's mouth on it as well.
Oh, yeah. And air horns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Music saying her back's in need of surgery, but I told them to eat it. Yeah, I mean, when I had all the Meccano and everything put in mine, it was, yeah, it was a big step and quite a bold move to make, but it was done for, you know, to try to prolong your ability to walk and that. So, yeah. But it's one of those, sometimes you think, you know, it's a lot of trauma to put your body through, but it does take it out the back of your mind that you're injuring yourself. So, but yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, quite pleased with that, I must admit. There's not an awful lot to go on that now. I've got 2 more gold bits, which are the windscreen arm supports and the screen itself. I don't want to risk putting it in just yet because I've got a little bit of detail painting to do on the arm and the levers and bits and bobs. Yeah. Music's saying, yeah, air horns and all the goodies, chrome mirrors as well. Absolutely. I might get a neon light underneath it, a bit of downlighting. Fox is going, and a big public address speaker so you can blast your ride on the Valkyries whilst you barrel through the shopping centre.
Yeah.
He knows me too well. It's one of those. The first thing I'm going to do is try and flick a decent wheelie on it to see how far I can go. But it's there, you know, it's sitting currently under the stairs. And when I get me shoes with me grabber, I just look at it and go, not today. But yeah, I mean, I have been out and about, and every now and then you think, do you know something? Having the pram wouldn't have been a good idea today because I'm knackered. But you still keep going, don't you?
Yeah. It's that defiance.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there are times when you could kick yourself and think, yeah, I should have bought it today because but what can you do? But it's funny, the last time we was up in London and was on the tube, it's like, if I was in the pram, how would I have got down to this level? Are there lifts? Do they have provision for that? I don't know.
I have no idea, mate. I think some of them have lifts, but I don't know if they're lifts that the public can use.
Exactly. I don't know, mate. You know, I suppose, you'd have to find out, but you'd have to make alternate arrangements, wouldn't you? You'd just have to get a cab. Quano Man saying, I got metal bits in my leg. I can't resist the temptation to do Robocop self effects when I'm walking. Yeah, the fella up at the MRI clinic calls me Wolverine because when I go through the machine, all my metal shows up, and he's like, oh, he says, he's been through the walls. Fox is saying, make sure it has the little metal pegs on the wheels, as I will demand a full speed seater around the E-Models car park. Absolutely. The wife says she wants me to weld a platform on the back of it so she can stand on it when we go downhill.
Yeah, I can just imagine you two doing that as well.
Yeah, Paul Lines is saying, I can see him trying to do a wheelie and going too far back and ending up staring. Yeah, it's going to happen, mate, isn't it? Cheers, Fox, for dropping me in it there, you rotter. He does that anyway in his workbench, Jerry. Likes rolling under the desk. Yeah, I've been known to get stuck in the man cave. Not as good as when I leant back too far, broke the back off the chair and fell through the kitchen door.
You shouldn't laugh.
Yeah, Fox is on about backsies. Yeah, good man. God, could you imagine me loose in one of them mobility scooters, Dave? I'd have to put a V8 in it and go gunning down the road on it.
Yeah, and you'd have to have the side pipe on as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Music's saying, my left ankle and knee are pinned, makes the airport fun for sure. Yeah, I get they go over you with a bond, don't they? And it's a whoop. My missus carries an envelope, and in there's a list of everything that's in me. So, I can't take it out and put it in the tray, I'm afraid, mate. Unless you want to load me up on the conveyor belt and put me through the scanner. Fox is saying, I'm the only person in the real world to actually have no clip mode enabled. Yeah. He's bad. They're all picking on me, Dave.
I'm sure you'll pick on Fox.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get my own back. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, yeah, I know you will.
Let's hold that up to the camera. That way. That's where we're at the moment, peeps. So I'm just letting everything dry now for now. So that's what we're going on. Have you a bit of that. So I'm going to let mine dry now because I don't want to knock it and I don't want to break it.
Yeah. Not now. You got too far now.
Yeah. So that's going to sit on the plinth of work in progress for a week. And then it's going to be decal fun next week on that, I reckon. I might pop the window in between now and next week. That's only just a piece of clear. So I might glue that in. At least it's had a chance to fix then, and then do a bit of decalage next week. Fox is saying looks mint. Ah, cheers, folks. Yeah, it's getting there. It's not my best build, but it's not my worst build either. It's a typical live stream build. It's one of those, Dave, isn't it? The live stream builds tend to live at the back of the shelf.
Yeah.
Except for the Huey. The Huey lives at the front of the shelf.
The Huey has a shelf to itself.
Absolutely. Muse is going looking good. Yeah. Oh, cheers, Muse. Thank you, my love. Fox says looks mint. Got thumbs up from Wilma. The lovely Lynn is great looking, Cole. Cheers, sweet cheeks. Oh, wow. Muse is saying her friend Suze is in a scooter and she did all the painting and fancy bits for her. She loves it. Having seen some of your artwork, Muse, I bet that looks lovely, darling. Yeah.
That won't go on yet because I still need to do a bit more painting.
Yeah, I must admit, Fox, I'm itching to get back to the bolt tank because I've got the dio in here now with it on, and I'll get to do dio fun, so I'm looking forward to having a play with that during the week and filming it. So yeah, it's been a while since I put an episode of that up, actually, isn't it? A couple of months. How you coming on, Dave? All right?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of work on the chassis. So
oh, happy days! It's coming along, isn't it?
Yeah, engine. I'm just starting to do some paint work on the engine, and I've got some bits on underneath.
Happy days.
I've still got to finish off some bits on the bodywork.
Yeah.
The main coach line work is now done. Got to do the interior. I was thinking of doing the interior in the same lime green, but I think that might be a little bit too much.
Well, do it to match the seat then.
Yeah, I could. Oh, yeah, because it'd be red seats. Yeah.
Just a thought. Fox is asking whether I've had a rummage around in the box yet. I've had a wee looky-loo, but I need to have it on the bench with the instructions out so that the kit can talk to me, Fox. I have a bizarre little procedure I go through with builds, and especially on that one, because obviously I'm going to sort of fester it a bit. So I need to see what I'm looking at and then see what the kit tells me it wants to be almost. It's a bit arty-farty, I know, but it's just how I do them. It's a similar thing as when I did the cat builds, you know, you sit there and you go, right, talk to me, you know what I mean? And you try to look at the kit and the bits and the instructions, and you sit there and you build in your head what you think would look okay. So that's kind of it. I'm not sure what direction to go for, really. It's a strange one. I've seen a couple of mechas that I like to paint jobs on. I've seen a couple of different things. So I don't think I can do out the box. You know, it's just something I'm having an inability to do.
Hey, what?
Yeah. No, I was saying I've got an inability to do out of the box. Maz is saying, looking good, Cole. I'm off to do some crafting. Dave, love the painting, mate.
Oh,
yeah, well, there you go, Maz. And start posting your work up on my page and my group, Marion, at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you do all the cards and all of that lot and all of the crafted stuff. Set yourself an album up on the group now and post all your photographs up, darling, so that people can see what you do. She's been doing that for donkey's years. Usually saying she copied the daisy print off the old school girl Schwinn bike. Nice. Wilma's saying great viewing again tonight. Well done, bruv. And Dave, yeah, we're coming off air imminently because it's already 6:30. And
Really?
Chris is going to be on shortly, and Dave's going to go off and have his dinner and bring his mum. And
yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to phone Mum first or if I'm going to have me dinner because at the moment my belly's saying it's got a blockage.
Yeah, Fox is saying do it however you want. Gumpler is freedom. Yeah, I've got an idea in my head, but like you say, I need to get everything from the box out and sit there and have a good old looky-loo close-up on all the bits and bobs and just see whether what I'm thinking would translate over onto the kit. Am I right in thinking that in life it would be, one of these super-duper 60-foot things, or is it a average human-sized thing, So.
No idea.
Philip Ram's car's in, saying hello, peeps. Hello, Philip, a.k.a. Bob of whatever Bob you're currently Bob as. Music saying, I had a daisy when I was little, so it's easy to come up with the idea. Mine was lime green with white seat and had the daisy rails and stuff. Oh, bless. Not a problem, Mads. If you send the photographs to me on a message or whatever, and or I'll show you how to do it on the Facebook, mate. It's not a problem. If you're watching Sunday when we do the Sunday show and I've got the gallery up, I'll go in and show you how to create an album, Mez. I was just saying PM her. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'll PM them over to me and I'll put them up in an album for you. Music saying that means I need to get myself ready to go to work and then go get Dad. Absolutely. We are imminently coming off of air. Fox is saying it's 22.3 meters tall or 66 feet in real life. Oh, that's interesting to know because it leans towards something I was thinking of, additional greebilage. Okay. Yeah, that's let me then divert straight off onto that tangent. So, yeah. Music saying her hubby did the red bass for me and then sent me the bits one at a time. Oh, bless. Say she's artistic, is our muse.
Very.
Wilma's off. Bye for now, guys. See you soon. Yeah, we're coming off air now, Wilma's anyway. So, yeah, I think we've had yet another brilliant couple of hours company with you folks. I will try to engage the chat a bit more as I go, but I was building as well. So hopefully I'll have my tablet all sorted out where it needs to live. I'm just waiting on its new battery to arrive so I can solder that in, and I'll have the chat literally on a drop down in front of me, so I'll be able to see it when I'm leant down. So, Dave, I think it's that time, mate, isn't it?
I think it is, and I think thank you very much to everyone for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have because it's been a bit of a blast.
Yeah,
and I. We'll see you on Sunday.
Absolutely, mate. We'll see you on Sunday. But don't forget, folks, on Friday, it's Models for Heroes auction night over on the ISM channel with Paul Bretland and the ISM crew. So it's for a great cause. Have a little looky-loo. If you're in the auction, all the best to people that bid on stuff. And
yeah.
Pre-congratulations to the winners and props to Paul and everyone there for doing what they're doing for Models for Heroes above me head, m4h.co.uk. And we'll be tuning in and doing our bit, or trying to do our bit, should I say.
Causing trouble, chaos and mayhem, no doubt.
Absolutely. So have a good look at that. And then all the other shows will be back on normal schedule. Saturday, Crash, us Sunday, Fox Sunday, Chris Sunday, etc. So keep an eye on them. Till then, folks, catch you later.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.